My name is Jenny Parrish. I am the Executive Director of the Old English District Tourism Commission. The Old English District, or the OED as we like to call it, was created in 1982 by the South Carolina Legislature. We are one of 11 tourism regions in the state of South Carolina, and we cover 7 counties. So we are responsible for tourism marketing and promotion for the counties of Chester, Chesterfield, Fairfield, Kershaw, Lancaster, Union, and York. Mostly rural communities, but we do have a couple of big metropolitan cities thrown in there, Rock Hill being the biggest one, and then Camden on the south side. The Old English District is definitely known for its Revolutionary War history, as well as all types of history. People come there to trace their roots because of the Revolutionary War history that is so prominent there. Outside of that, we have been really trying to focus on the outdoor adventure opportunities. There is plenty. There are actually 10 state parks and state historic sites in our region alone. In 7 counties, that's kind of a lot. So we really try to push people getting out into nature and kind of reconnecting with the land and themselves, as well as just a small town vibe. People are really kind of looking for something different right now. They're kind of straying away from the cities. So we're trying to encourage them to get off the beaten path, as we like to say, and explore somewhere that they haven't been before, some of these smaller towns. But those are really our main assets. So from Columbia, Ridgeway in Fairfield County is a very short drive. It's only about 30 minutes, and it is one of those just adorable hidden gems. It's got antique stores and a couple restaurants dotted here and there. Lake Wateree State Park is also in Fairfield County, right outside of Ridgeway, and there's the South Carolina Railroad Museum in Winsboro County. In Fairfield County. So Ridgeway is one of those places that I think people would really, really love if they're into antique shopping, if they're into that small town, really family-friendly vibe. They can definitely check out Ridgeway. So outside of Fairfield County, there is Union County, which is probably our farthest west county, and they are known specifically for Rose Hill State Historic Site. That is one of our state parks, and it is it's a beautiful old restored plantation home, and they have done a really great job of kind of marrying the past with the present, and they tell all the stories of the people who lived at Rose Hill Plantation when it in its original state, and they kind of marry that into civil rights movement and where we are today. So outside of Union County is York County, and that is our northernmost county and probably our most well known for the towns of Rock Hill and Fort Mill. Also Lake Wylie is one of the big assets there. Really rich sports tourism industry there, as well as tons of great restaurants to choose from. Lots of outdoor opportunities as well. Kings Mountain State Park. The Catawba River runs through York County, so there's plenty of water activities as well. The Catawba River also runs through Chester County, and Chester is known for mostly its rural agritourism offerings. And then Lancaster County has a very rich arts and culture scene. Tons of artists have studios that you can pop into. You can see public art kind of dotting the downtown. There is the Lindsay Pettis Greenway, which is a public-private partnership that kind of encourages people to get outside in nature and just wellness, and it's dotted with public art as well. So several murals and smaller art projects. Kershaw County is where Camden is, so that is another one of our big metropolitan, sort of on the small side of metropolitan areas, but Camden is known for its antique scene. So people travel from miles around to shop antiques in Camden. They also have a very robust culinary scene as well. You've probably heard of the Carolina Cup, so the equestrian and sporting life is something that we really push out. So finally we have Chesterfield County, which again is sort of like Chester County in that it is very rural. They do have an agritourism kind of machine. It's McLeod Farms. You've probably heard of it. You get your peaches. Everybody stops there on the way to the beach. So it is kind of a drive-through town for a lot of the people kind of passing through our region. But the towns of Cheraw and Pageland have very cute, quaint downtown areas. There's a town green in Cheraw. Cheraw is the home of Dizzy Gillespie, famous jazz musician. So it is his birthplace and home site. And Pageland is also known for the Watermelon Festival, which takes place in July. That's one of their biggest events, one of the biggest events in the state, actually, and the most unique for sure. We are always looking for people to come to the Old English District and see what there is to see and do and what we have to offer. So if you're interested in learning more, you can visit our website at oldenglishdistrict.com, and old has an E on the end of it. You can follow us on Instagram at OED Travel and on Facebook at Old English District Tourism Commission.